Okay, once you have thought about what you want to do for you, once that thought has been planted in your head, that is a seed that needs to grow. That's a seed that must grow. Listen, whatever just came to your mind, whatever thought that came to your mind about you need to reach a goal with anything that's not against God, that's not against you, that's not against no one else, meaning in a harmful matter. And of course, that's not abomination to God. Okay, cool. Why you can't make that happen? Make it happen. Of course, it's going to take time. If we keep thinking about what we want to do, right, and we forget about the thought, man, that's impossible. If we keep doing that, then what's the point of thinking? You're not going to make it happen today, tomorrow. Because once it may happen, we're not going to appreciate it. If that was to happen, then everything come to our mind, it'll be like in a wishy well Jenny thing. Oh, I want to think this. Bing, it'll happen. Oh, I just thought about let me do this. Bing. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. Just can't in my mouth. I'm gonna do this and do that. And then if everything is just happening, we're not gonna appreciate that. We're not gonna appreciate this one. We're not gonna appreciate what just happened. We're gonna keep asking for things and forgetting what we just asked for and what came to our mind to progress in life with. We got all this other stuff that we thought about trying to do in life, but we're not doing it no more because we're trying to do something else now. Why? Because it's constantly happening. That's not living. We just having fun right now because we're spoiled at getting anything we want at any time we want it. But what's the point? Are you enjoying what you just thought about? No, we're not doing that. That's what little kids do when they want toys and candy and clothes. Look, we're adults. You have to understand the realistic about this. Whatever comes to your mind, go for it. But have some wisdom with it. Know that it's not going to happen overnight. And know that it's going to take some perseverance. And the reason why God allowed that, allow you to have to prolong with endurance, it's because when you reach that goal, listen, once it happened, you're going to appreciate it. You're going to be like, wow, it happened. And it ain't nothing like going through it, trying to get it, and you're starting to see results. Huh? When you start seeing results trying to reach your goal while reaching your goal, that's a plus. How dare you give up? Huh? When you start seeing the results of what you just planned in your brain, when you planted that seed on that thought on what you want to do in life and then you go for it, you know it's going to take some time. But once you start working at it, you're going to have some discrepancies, some delays, but it's not stopping. It's not destroyed. It may have some setbacks, but you study back at it and you're seeing results. You're seeing results. You got God in your life. You're praying, and then you getting out of nowhere blessings with your goals. You're getting help to go through it and catch it and see it, and then bang, there you got it. And then you can tell your story on how you got it. And then you can help someone else on how they can get theirs. And see, like I said, you're enduring. You're making sacrifices. You're crying. You're sweating. You may even be shedding blood. But when you get what you've been praying for, when you reach that goal, it started with that thought. Now it's happening. Once you get it, you're going to appreciate it. I want people to understand something. I want me a coffee shop. Did that come to your mind? Did that come to your brain? Okay, well, go for it. I need the money. Well, go get a job. Go work at Mickey D's and start saving some money to go get your shop. Now, while you're doing that, saving money, working at Mickey D's, enduring. Listen, you're enduring alone working at McDonald's. Everybody ain't got to know why you're working at McDonald's. Everybody ain't got to know why you washing cars. Listen, this is you doing you. You don't need to be around nobody who gonna intervene and throw discrepancies on what you need to do for you and what you're trying to do. We're dealing with losers. Get them out of your life. Put their names on a piece of paper and scratch them off. We don't need them. Let's first of all think about that. Anybody that's in your, I don't care who they is, anybody in your life that's gonna throw a discrepancy on how you trying to reach your goal and they ain't helping you, get them out your life. Scratch them off. And not only that, listen, if someone is willing to help you, be careful. Because we don't want people so-called helping us and then throwing darts at us about, I want this part, I want that part. You owe me because I helped you scratch them off too. We washing cars, we scrubbing. We doing what we need to do for us by ourselves. Not our mommy or dad who's going to throw darts and discrepancies once we reach our goal. You have to understand this. When you get a job, save your money. Save your money. That's enduring right there. That's putting up. That's sacrificing. So what? You got to get up. You got to open up. You got to change grease. You got to mop the floor. You got to flip burgers. So what? Until things get better, this is what we're doing because you ain't already planted that seed in your brain to get that coffee shop. Now, while you're enduring and saving, you're going to go and get some books, go on the internet, and find out how to start opening, how to rent, how to go back getting some type of property or a building on how to start your coffee shop. What type of coffee, brand coffee that you think. Look, you know what you need to do because let me tell you something. If this is something that you're dedicated with, God Almighty is going to bless you with everything else. He's going to bless you with the knowledge. You got to understand what I'm saying. But see, listen, once you plant that seed with that thought on what you want to do for you, that's it. That's the beginning of it right there. Once you thought about, I don't care what it is, weight loss, home, car, husband, wife, but you have to be in line with God. If you know that God is going to approve your lifestyle, then go for it. If you know it's something that's questionable, you know God is not going to prove that, it's not going to go well. No matter how hard you try to get it, no matter how hard you try to go for it, if you get it, it ain't going to go well. It ain't going to last is what I'm saying, people. We want to do things that's going to happen and last. And teach others on how to do the same thing in life. Don't listen to no one saying we just here to be here. We just here to get attacked by demons and people who hate on us. We are just here living and working, going home, come back, work, go home, go to work, go home, go to restaurants and eat, get fat, get drunk, go to the club, go to the bar, go home, hang out with her, hang out with him, go to work, go back home, listen to mommy, go in the basement. See, that's dreadful, even just giving that as an example. No. Once you plant something in your brain, that's the beginning of your goal. It has to grow. It has to grow. It's not going to happen in 6 months. It's not going to happen in 6 days. It's not going to happen in a year. But the best part about reaching your goal is seeing the progress. It has to start somewhere. And then it's going to have to proceed and get nourished, get watered, watching over and taking notes and coming back and seeing if everything go right. Get your study on, write that down, how much you save. You got to keep an eye on your money. You got to keep an eye on your surroundings. And for the most, with this type of enlighten about yourself, you're going to have less people in your perimeter because if you have a bunch of people in your perimeter, they're gonna distract you. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a discrepancy in your life, and more than likely, you're not going to even keep at it. You're going to lose track, and you're going to go right back into this lifestyle of shenanigans. You're going to have to leave people, places, and things alone. And most people in this world do not make it. They don't reach their goals because they don't want to let go Timmy. They don't want to stop hanging out with Bobby. They don't want to stop going to the club with Shirley. They listen to their mommy and dad who didn't make it in life when they thought about trying to do things. And they had babies. They went to the army, didn't make it. They got shot. They got locked up, had babies, child support, welfare. They didn't make it. So now they're going to knock you. Well, if you did this, you owe me that. But why you didn't do this? You got to go to school. I ain't paying for it. You don't get them out of your life and do what you need to do for you right now. Like I said, whatever comes to your mind about what you want to do it. It's going to take some time, but do it. And once you start doing it and keep at it, meaning consistently, you're going to start seeing results. You're going to start seeing improvements. And that's what's going to keep you going all the way till you reach your goal. And everybody else that you kicked out because of their discrepancy, they're going to hate on you. They're going to fake happy with you. They're going to fake happy. And then let me tell you something. The days are evil. The days are getting more and more evil. They'll look at you. They won't even say, man, I see what you're doing. Congratulations. Oh, okay. You lost weight, huh? I see you. They not going to say nothing. They just going to look at you. They see you. They see what you're doing. They see a difference in you. They see that glow in you. They see that you're going over there looking at property. They see you. They see you going to the car lot trying to buy a bus to start driving people around and stuff like that. They see you. They see what you're doing. And for the most today, they're not going to congratulate you. Your mother, your father, they see you. They're not going to pat you on the back and say, daughter, that was a good thing you just did. Hey, son, keep doing it. I see you. You need some. Don't look for that. Hallelujah. Don't look for that. Like I said, they see you, but we don't care. We staying focused on what has been planted in our brain to do in life for us. If it's something that has been planted in your brain to do for you, to help others, that's a plus. And you better stick at it. I don't care what you're going through. Well, I owe this and that just messed my money up. I had to go and get $1,000. All I got is $2,000 left. And I'm trying to reach that. Well, pay what you got to pay and get back at it. Hallelujah. Come on now. Pay what you got to pay. Do what you got. That's the reason why you got to be responsible. God not going to bless you to do that if you can't take care of your small business. If you can't take care of your rent. If you can't take care of your kids. If you can't pay your bills on time. You ain't going to get that coffee shop. You're not going to get that bus. You're not going to get your own property. You're not going to lose weight. You're not going to do nothing if you can't take care of the small things. God not going to bless you with $1 million and you can't handle 100. The first check you get, you're going to get high. You finna go get drunk. You finna go to the club. You finna go buy zoom zooms and wham whams with it. Knowing that you got a $60 phone bill you got to pay. Internet, whatever, all this unnecessariness. Sometimes you may have to let go some of these bills to get what you need. Huh? God is looking at all of that. He's not going to bless you with nothing big if you can't handle nothing small. I'm trying to tell you, this is a process. Shalom.